The biggest concern and demand from the workers, because of which a section of which went violent and on a rampage, is that they get fair pay.
माननीय योगी जी से मैं निवेदन करूंगा, आप कंपनी का एक बार विजिट कराइए। यदि कोई भी वर्कर एचआर टीम यदि बोलता है कि हमारी 20,000 सैलरी है, आप उसका अकाउंट डिटेल्स चेक कीजिए।
Automobile companies in this country, they claim that their production has not been hampered because of what happened on the streets in Noida. Get as little as 11,000 for a 12-hour shift. Now that's too little.
हमें 200 रुपया कंपनी बढ़ा रही है, बताओ हमारा कैसे खर्चा चलेगा?
Most of the workers I spoke to did not support violence, but they say that just because violence has happened, that does not discredit the point that they're trying to make. Hello and welcome. You're watching me, Sanket Upadhyay, on TheFederal. Right now, we are at that exact spot where in Noida an unrest began. This is the factory of Mother-Son Automobile Parts Company. This is where on a Monday morning vehicles were set ablaze. Right here, in fact, if you can see, there are some stones lying, in fact shattered windscreen pieces, all of them lying here on the ground, which gives you a sense of what exactly happened. Look at this. Gives you a sense of what exactly happened in these areas yesterday. But what does one notice one day later? Are things back to normal? Are factories running exactly the way they were? The answer is an uneasy calm. Yes, flag march is happening. Behind us you can see that's many companies of the Provincial Armed Constabulary, many companies of the UP Police, of Rapid Action Force, the Uttar Pradesh Fire Department, all of them are in attendance in this area. The idea is to ensure that what happened yesterday does not happen again. But are we to assume that everything is back to normal? Well, no, which is why I said that there is a sense of uneasy calm. Usually, these parts or these areas, this is the industrial belt of Noida, usually these parts are very busy around this time. These roads are absolutely busy with cars, with traffic movement. On the road right now, you can see minimum traffic. The reason why this is happening is because these factories are not working at optimum capacity since they saw what they did. Now, what is the solution? The biggest concern and demand from the workers, because of which a section of which went violent and on a rampage, is that they get fair pay. The minimum wage must be of decent level, something which can be considered a respectable amount.
हमारी सैलरी 20,000 मिलती है, लेकिन ऑडिटर एक बार भी जिस दिन ऑडिट होती है उसी दिन आप किसी भी कर्मचारी किसी भी कंपनी में जाके आप देखिए, सबके गले में कंपनी का कार्ड मिलेगा, लेकिन फिर वो कार्ड एक मंथ बाद कहाँ चला जाता है इसका कोई पता नहीं। इसलिए मैं सबसे बड़ा चीज़ माननीय योगी जी से मैं निवेदन करूंगा, आप कंपनी का एक बार विजिट कराइए। यदि कोई भी वर्कर एचआर टीम यदि बोलता है कि हमारी 20,000 सैलरी है, आप उसका अकाउंट डिटेल्स चेक कीजिए। यदि 20,000 हो गया है सैलरी, तो आप जो कहेंगे हम मानने के लिए तैयार हैं।
The demand is that for an 8 hours work, it should be 20,000 a month. Right now, obviously the amount ranges from company to company. The accusation was that in this company, Mother-Son, right behind me, you can see that this is a huge factory, sprawling factory. Just to give you an idea, Mother-Son Automobile Company manufactures automobile parts since the year 1986. They are suppliers to some of the biggest automobile companies in this country. They claim that their production has not been hampered because of what happened on the streets in Noida or outside their factory. However, it is a matter of huge concern because what started from this factory then eventually reached other factories as well. So in a situation like this, what happens? The allegation was that in the Mother-Son factory, which is in different parts of the of the country, particularly in the national capital region. They have factories in Haryana, they have factories in, they have a corporate office in Delhi, and they have offices in Noida as well. So the allegation of the workers was that you pay a different minimum wage to workers in Delhi, in Haryana, because the state government there has set these rules. But the minimum wage here in Uttar Pradesh is far less, significantly less than what you pay our counterparts in Haryana. How can that be? And that kind of set a sort of a pressure cooker situation where suddenly all hell broke loose. From this factory, the journey of violence began, which created mayhem on the streets of Noida. The administration says that most of the things are under control. You can see this is the senior district magistrate. He's also a part of the constant movement that you keep seeing happening on this road. Just a short while ago, we actually saw a flag march taking place where different companies of the PAC, RAF and other companies of the forces were taking a round of this area. That's called a flag march. The idea is that nothing untoward repeats itself. But the point is, has the administration been able to ensure that what flared up on a Monday morning does not happen again? Well, the honest answer is that while the police is ensuring two things: number one, that this incident doesn't happen again, and number two, that the demands and concerns are met. To the second point, while they say that they are in talks with trade unions, while they are in talks with workers, while the state government has set up different committees to talk to the workers, many of the workers feel that precious little has changed on the ground. Many of these workers feel that they get below minimum wage. Some of them we spoke to said that they get as little as 11,000 for a 12-hour shift. Now that's too little.
हम लोगों की 8 घंटे की ड्यूटी प्लस ओवर टाइम देते हैं, तो ओवर टाइम सिंगल देते हैं। अब बायर आती है हमारी, तो हम लोग से झूठ बुलवाते हैं। और सैलरी 11,000, 13,000, 12,000। हमारा रूम का किराया साल में 200-300 बढ़ा रहे हैं। और यहाँ हमें 200 रुपये कंपनी बढ़ा रही है। तो बताओ हमारा कैसे खर्चा चलेगा?
18,000, 16,000, 17,000 ऐसे मिलता है, 20,000। ओवर टाइम तुम्हें डबल मिलता है। संडे को तुम्हें बुलाया नहीं जाता है। पहली बार हमारी कंपनी में ओवर टाइम लगता है।
And the biggest reason for the flare-up that happened was the Iran war. Yes, it may appear that how does the Iran war affect the situation in Noida? It does. Because the moment the cost of the LPG cylinder increased, the moment it became difficult for these workers to get LPG gas by the kilogram, and those rates increased from 100 rupees to 350, 400, that led to such a huge burden, and that was the trigger which led to this violence. Now, none of those issues have been addressed so far. So are we still sitting on a ticking time bomb? We may have contained this situation right now where it looks largely peaceful. Things look largely in order. But is that really the case? It's not really about one mother's son. It's about all the factories and many factories right here. And some of the arguments that are being made politically is that you are giving birth to trade union Raj and eventually industry will move away from Uttar Pradesh. That's not how things happen. Most of the workers in Noida say that asking for minimum wage and asking for our rights and a good, decent workplace, safety and security for women, this is not anti-industry. But not ensuring decency at workplace, not ensuring dignity at workplace for the workers, for the vast majority of workers, is actually anti-humanity. That's the point they seem to be making right now. So as I said, it's not a matter of any one factory like mother-son. This is where it all began, but it's not just really about this factory, it's about a lot of other factories as well where these workers are speaking. We saw stray incidents of violence in Noida today as well, but that was very little compared to what we saw yesterday, that is on a Monday. So let's just hope that the situation gets better. Let's just hope that this flare-up which one saw on a Monday does not get repeated. And one of the most effective ways of doing that is to address the primary concern of the workers. There may be some notorious elements. Most of the workers I spoke to did not support violence. But they say that just because violence has happened, that does not discredit the point that they're trying to make, which is ensuring proper minimum wage. And their demand is 20,000 rupees for a month. And that is it.